All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the second game of tonight's boys-girls doubleheader action here in Grantsburg. The first game saw the Lakers get their first conference win of the season, taking out the Pirates by, what was it, the final score? I didn't even write it down. 4 points, I think it was. No, it ended up more than that. I think it was a 7-point win. It was close down the end, till the end, but Turlake hit some free throws at the end and got away from Grantsburg with the win. So now it is the girls' showdown between the two remaining undefeated girls team in the West Lakeland Conference, Pirates and Lakers. Let's take a look at the standings right now. As you can see, both are undefeated, good overall standings. Lakers come in with 5-0 conference record, 6-3 overall. Currently sitting at top of the conference and are hot off of crushing Frederick last Friday, 66-19. The Pirates, on the other hand, come into the game with a spotless 4-0 conference record, sitting in second place in an overall record of 6-2. Going to try to continue their two-game winning streak as they crushed Shell Lake 62-30 on Friday. This game is a marquee conference matchup early here in the season. Lakers and Pirates both come in with impressive scoring margins. Lakers win by 7 on average, with the Pirates a whopping 19-point differential per game. Leading the Lakers, we have a returning all-conference stud. I'll pop this up here too. Let's see. All-conference returners. You can see there, Mackenzie Tarman, stud. She led the conference in scoring last year, 19.5 points per game, down a little bit this year, but she still leads the conference, 18.5 points per game. Pirates' offense is a little more spread out, including Madison Schaefer, who averages 11.4. Renee Tews is second on the team in scoring, almost 10 points per game, 9.8. She's ninth in the conference. Madison is seventh in the conference. Pirates are led and coached by Troy Olson and Trevor Thompson, and the Lakers are coached by Angela Wagner. So get ready for a great matchup. Both teams determined to claim the top of the West Lakeland tonight, and I'm expecting that this one will be one for the books. And I'm glad you're here watching on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a listen to the Grantsburg Band and the Grantsburg School Song.
Our thanks to the GHS band, young and old. Please stand as the band plays the anthem.
So John, where you are right over there. Grantsburg Pep Band getting it done. It is funny. It's always interesting to hear the pep band or the marching band when they first get back together in the fall, as opposed to now they've got a semester under their belt. Good job, Jesse Frozine and the band. Here are the starters for the Turtle Lake Lakers. Mackenzie Tarman. Mariah Till.
Number 5,
Courtney Tarman.
Number 23, Taylor Anderson. And number 50,
Shayna Rainey.
And now the starting 5 for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 5, Megan Shepard. Number 12, Madison Schaefer. Number 14, Renee Two. Number 15, Tracy Sherrill. And number 20, Pepper Hicks.
All right, here we go. I didn't realize I still had the score up there, so I could have told you it was 52-47, the final of the last one. So Grantsburg boys team making their way back into the gym as the Grantsburg girls get ready to take center stage here. This marquee matchup will be watched by many people, I am sure, around the conference. The two leading teams, the one who wins this one has the driver's seat the rest of the way, and Piper Hicks will win the tap, but it does end up going to Mariah Till. Long pass underneath, tipped, picked up, shot up, and it's no good. Rebound, Turtle Lake up off the glass and good, and there is the starting scoring. Mackenzie Tarman has 2 already, 17:43 left to go in the first half. She's phenomenal. Here's Hicks. She was great last year, great this year. Senior this year in a travel on Megan. At halftime, we'll go for some initials game, so get ready. The initials will be the same as the boys' game. If you were with us then, it was MB. So get your notepads out. 2-pointer, nice shooter's roll there by Tarman. 4 points for her already, and it's 4-0 Turtle Lake. 2 opportunities, 2 buckets for Mackenzie. That one's knocked away, the entry pass knocked away by Tarman. And here come the Lakers. And it's thrown away, it'll be Grantsburg ball. Here's Renee Tews, a senior leader, along with Madison Schaefer. Tews didn't take the shot. She elects to get it out to Megan. Megan can't get it to go, and the rebound is up for grabs. Good job by Tracy Chanel in front of her big cousins, John and Leo, down in the stands here tonight. Here's Schaefer. Cross-court pass to Maddie. 3-point shot for Schaefer, no good. Rebound up for grabs, and it comes to Tews. Tews drops it off to Tracy. Tracy looking for Hicks, kicks it back to Schaefer. Megan gets into the paint, tough play, can't get it to go. Rebound up for grabs, and a foul will be called on Turtle Lake, I think. Yes, Turtle Lake is going to pick up the foul. So yeah, both John and Leo are here. I think I see Cass by them as well. Most notably for all 3 of them, they are all Grantsburg alum. Not sure if there's a lot of other accolades we could talk about, but being from Grantsburg is accolades enough, Nicholas. By the way, Nick is on camera. I'm on lead vocals, and that's my brother Nick. He's real. He's a real person. It's like Pinocchio. Oh, nice dish. And Tracy can't finish, but Hicks does not either. But an offensive rebound. Grantsburg trying to break the cellophane on that net. Nice pass up, easy shot. Oh, not so easy. Good job by Piper Hicks to close on that one, and Renee Tews comes away with the board. Renee surveying, looking for her offense. I almost said offenders, that's not right. Underneath to Tews. Tews kicks it back out to Megan. Schaefer puts it on the ground. She's got a lane. The left-handed layup is no good. Megan struggling to start. She does knock the ball free. Saves it to her sister, Madison. Great play. What a highlight. Tews. That ball is knocked back. And Tews with the ball. Over to Tracy. Nice crowd on hand here to cheer on the girls as they try to take first place by themselves. Right now they're a half a game behind Turtle Lake. The Grantsburg girls are here in Grantsburg, of course. Piper Hicks likes the 3, can't get it to go, and it's a rebound for the Lakers. Tarman again. So Mackenzie Tarman, and a timeout called by Turtle Lake. It started off hot, and then it really bogged down. But Mackenzie is I don't think I wrote them all down. Darn it. I think she's leading the team in rebounds and assists as well. Well, with the timeout called, we're going to take a quick break ourselves and say thank you to our sponsors. First one up, Burnett Medical Center.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. French. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
And back to the action here as Turtle Lake puts the ball in play. Grantsburg going with a big lineup, but the smallest person on the floor, Megan Schaefer, comes away with the rebound. Gotta stop bumping that. Three-pointer for Renee, no good. Rebound, who is that? Schaefer, and they're gonna call a travel, even though I think he second-guessed himself as she was knocked off her spot there. Grantsburg pressing here, and that is going to work out almost, and it actually ends up working out. Schaefer to Schaefer. Madison finally breaks the seal here for the Pirates and scores the first bucket. Grantsburg. Good move up ahead. Tough pass, gets it to Tarman Courtney, and the ball is deflected right back to her. Now it's a game of very intense, close point-blank catch. Took me a really long time to get that out. 13 and a half almost left to go here in the first half. 4-2. Mackenzie Tarman has 2 for Turtle Lake, and Madison Schaefer 2 for Grantsburg. So Mackenzie with 4. Did I say that? That's a miss, and Schaefer comes away with another one. She has her pocket picked, and Tarman now with 6 points. Megan not used to getting her pocket picked like that. 6-2, Mackenzie Tarman has all 6 points. Nice entry, and that is an easy call for the referee. That'll be the first foul on Olivia Hines. End of the game is Rainey and Humphrey. Out come Courtney Tarman, and Taylor Anderson. 2's to inbound it. She gets it to Madison. Maddie, back up top to Megan. 2's. Over to Maddie. Megan. Skip over to Renee. Renee goes baseline, so good job by Turtle Lake to really keep the ball out. It's Piper Hicks Piper, it's offensive. Ruby Rango is going to get called for an offensive foul here. I was just saying how good of a job Turtle Lake was doing keeping her from getting the ball. I don't know if I didn't see the foul, but perhaps a frustration foul because they were really sloughing on her. Tough pass, good job by Humphrey. Humphrey over to Tarman. Mackenzie, one heck of a ball player. And now it's Till, back to Humphrey. Humphrey is blocked, but the follow through on the block is going to pick up Rango's second foul. She did have it blocked, but she followed through and ended up, either getting into the body or I think they called it a push, but just followed through on that swat, and it's going to be 2 free throws here for Tarman. And Rango will have to sit down. The freshman Piper Olson comes in. 7-2. 12-11 left to go in the first half. Second free throw is good. Tarman 8, Grantsburg 2, 12:09 left to go. And that's not meant to be sarcastic or derogatory. It's fun to watch good players do their thing. 3-point shot, good from Madison Schaefer. Speaking of good players, Madison. Oh, so it's Tarman 8, Madison Schaefer 5. Both with sisters on the team as well. I think. I meant to ask that. Is Courtney, Turtle Lake fans, is Courtney her big sister? Mackenzie and Courtney, are they sisters or cousins? Or unrelated? That would be most unlikely. There's a swat by Hicks. Humphrey poked the ball free from Schaefer, but she's able to regain possession, get it to Renee. Two's looking inside. Nice pass to Olsen. Olsen with a tough shot. The lefty is short. And it's Mackenzie with the ball. And just a natural. That ball is just an extension of her body. 3-point shot up. Rainey gets it to go! Shayna Rainey. And it's 11-5. Lobbed in to Olsen, and she can't quite handle the pass. Just out of her reach. And an extended whistle. It's just for subs. Mackenzie's going to come out for a spell. Looks like Taylor Anderson is back in, and so is Courtney Tarman. Grantsburg subs in Whit Myers. Hey, sorry about that, everybody. My system is having some trouble. My OBS keeps crashing here, but I did see that everybody helped me out. I saw Josh and a couple other people saying that they were sisters. Thank you for helping me out, you guys. And there's a shot, and it's good again. Was that Tarman again? I was looking away.
23.
What's that?
23.
23 got it that time. That is Taylor Anderson. Thank you, Nick. Ball is knocked free. It's Alter Lake, except there, Megan Schaefer comes away with it and handles the ball nicely in the backcourt. 10:15 left to go in the first half. 13-5, all 5 points coming from Madison Schaefer. Whitney Myers. And it's 2-3 zone here for Turtle Lake. That means outside shots should be available to Grantsburg if they want them. There's an outside shot just inside the 3-point circle. That was Whit Myers. Whitney 2 points off the bench, and that one's nearly taken away on the press. And back into the game, Mackenzie Tarman. And she'll come in from, just kidding, who is she coming in for? Olivia Hines. 9:46, 13-7 the score. It is the first, see, every time this thing crashes, it does something weird. 3-pointer made, was that 23 again? Shoot. Schaefer still can't get it to go. She has just been struggling here tonight and kind of all season. Sort of expected her to be one of the leading players, and Tarman gets another one. Wow. Mackenzie Tarman already with 10 points, not even halfway through the first half, and it's 18-7. Turtle Lake has the lead. So a timeout called by Grantsburg gives us another chance to say thank you to one of our sponsors. This time we'll talk to Physical. All right, thank you to Physical. I see Rays of Hope on the bottom. Thank you to all of our awesome sponsors here on We Are Grantsburg and the We Are Network as a whole. So thankful for you. If you like having play-by-play, having all these fun graphics and all this kind of stuff, it's because of our sponsors that we can do that, and because of great people throughout the We Are Network who will step up and announce. Tonight, Bear DiNucci is making his debut. You'll see ABC Lumber on the bottom, Bear working out of the Siren office. A luck guy, I think, but doing the Unity games. Here's Whit Myers for 3. It's a big shot for Grantsburg. And now Myers has 5. 18-10 out of the timeout. This is Tarman. Courtney gets it back up top to Anderson. Over to McKenzie. Back to her sister, Courtney. Anderson from Till. Humphrey gets it over to Tarman. Steps up, shot too much. And Piper Olsen comes away with the rebound. And Renee Tews. Myers. So all of the players on the court right now were a part of that softball championship game. That's a little too, almost not. Thought it was way off, but just missing is Witt. Witt, of course, the star pitcher for Grantsburg, that state championship team. And J.C. Humphrey left wide open underneath. Moves, gets denied by the rim. And the rebound goes to Olsen. 7:52 left to go, 18-10 the score. Turtle Lake got off to a nice start. Grantsburg trying to climb back in it. Schaefer over to Tews. Renee sets up her three-pointer on the way, and it misses. The save by Turtle Lake, and it's right to a Laker, and all the way up ahead. That's Courtney Tarman. No good. Gets her own board. No. Yes. Yes. And she ends up getting it out to her teammate Till. And Turtle Lake will set it up. Anderson doesn't set it up for long, and she cans the 3. Taylor Anderson, by my count now, has 8 points. And Mackenzie Tarman with 10. Schaefer for 3, and she gets it to go. Madison Schaefer with 9 of Grantsburg's 13 points. Pass up ahead to Humphrey. She corrals it in the corner, and now gets it to Till. Now back up to Anderson. Till holding on to it with 6:40 left to go. Gets it in the corner to Humphrey. Witt closes out on her, loses the ball, but it goes to Anderson. Now Courtney. Courtney off the screen, gets it back to Anderson. Anderson, tough shot, and only white jerseys in the paint, and it's Madison Schaefer who comes away with it. Gets it up ahead to Megan. Jump stop, and that's going to be a travel. Nope, they're going to call the foul. I can never tell what they're going to do on something like that. So the foul, and it's going to be out of bounds as Shayla Rainey comes back in for the Lakers. Tracy Chanel and Piper Hicks come in. Renee Tews and Piper Olsen come out, and so does J.C. Humphrey. Or, you keep saying J.C., it's J. Lee. J. Lee Humphrey, sorry. Humphrey fam. Madison. Witt back to Madison. Maddie for 3. Got another one! Madison Schaefer for 3. I think she has 3 threes and a 2. I'm sure she does. 21-16 the score here. 5:49 left to go in the first half. Tough pass, and Tarman is left open, but she traveled. Got caught kind of shuffling her feet. .543 and counting. 21-16 the score. Here's Chanel. Tracy, ooh, dangerous, but Schaefer's able to come away with it. Little pick and roll. Hicks in the paint. And she is, looks like it was blocked. Tarman up ahead to Anderson. Over to McKenzie. Anderson will set it up. Here's Courtney. And this is Rainey. Tarman, McKenzie, stop and pop. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Hicks. And Hicks brings it down, and it's a jump ball. So my son does it too. He's a tall guy, but he brings the ball down so everybody has a crack at it instead of securing it close and maybe using an elbow or two. And that alternating possession is pointing towards Grantsburg, so they'll have it here with 5 minutes left to go in a 5-point game. Megan. Tracy. Tough shot. A little bit of contact, but they let it go, which is good. Anderson for three. Oh, that's an air ball, and it's touched by Tarman. Courtney got it, but she had clearly stepped on the baseline there. Don't forget, at halftime, we will play the initials game. The initials are MB, so MB can be person, place, thing, other, with the initials MB, like we had Mario Brothers during the basketball game. And Milwaukee Bucks, that pass a little too hot to handle for Tracy, and then at the other end, Megan knocks it free from Till. Renee Two's back in for Grantsburg. Jaylee Humphrey and Olivia Hines check back in for the Lakers, and it's Courtney Tarman and Taylor Anderson out for the Lakers. Here's Till. Mariah's a fantastic player too. Good volleyball player, and that's a foul on Hines. And that is the fourth foul, I believe. Only 6 total fouls in the game. Very clean with 4:13 left to go. That is the second, though, on Olivia Hines. Chanel. Dropping it off. Just inside the arc. Hicks, no. Rebound Tarman. McKenzie. It's a 2-on-2. McKenzie, if she wants it. Nope. She's going to stop, give it over to Humphrey. Humphrey drops it off to Rainey. And they're going to set the offense up here with Mackenzie Tarman at the top. Entertaining basketball here in the marquee game, in the marquee matchup. And that one will be tracked down by Hines. Here's Tarman, double teamed. They push her to the corner and baseline. They kick it out. Humphrey for three. I think that it was blocked. Nice job by Tarman underneath to come away with that rebound and get her 12th point. Her scoring has slowed down just a tad, but she still has 12. That ball is touched by Tarman, and it goes right to Rainey. 3:14 left to go, and it's a 7-point lead for the Lakers. The boys from Turtle Lake won the first game. Here's a drive and a foul, and going to the line will be Olivia Hines. Final score of that one, 52-47. It's fairly entertaining. Had a couple dunks by Zach. Close game to the end. Grantsburg not quite enough to pull that one off. And Turtle Lake gets their first conference win of the year. Not their first win of the year. They're now 3-6 overall. Grantsburg boys now 3-2 in conference, 4-3 overall. Free throw no good. Score remains 23-16. 24-16. And Olivia gets her first point of the night. Chanel. And she'll drop it off to Twos. Twos likes the shot. In and out. Rebound. Olsen back up. And she gets it to go. The freshman with her first points of the night. Foul and 2 shots coming up here for Mariah Till now. 2:40 left to go in the first half. In and out for Till. Anderson back in, and she'll check in for Hines. And the second one no good. Tracy Chanel reaches out with the right hand and grabs it. 0 for 2 for Hines, or for Till there, and a bad pass from Witt, and it's an easy interception for Tarman. Till will bring it up. 2.5 minutes left to go. 6-point lead for the visitors. With all the cancellations and postponements from December, there's a lot of basketball happening here. In the next month, 3-pointer in and out for McKenzie, and Madison Schaefer comes away with it. Turtle Lake hosts Frederick next. Oh no, they just beat Frederick. They host Luck next. Here's a 3 from Witten. No. Nice job by Tracy to almost get that, but she saves it right to Anderson. Grantsburg will be at Northwood on Thursday for a doubleheader. And then again, Friday, they'll be at Unity. So 3 games this week for Grantsburg. I think Turtle Lake only has 2. Their next game is on Friday. We'll double check that in a minute. 3-pointer from Courtney, rattles it home. Courtney Tarman gets on the board. And it's a 9-point lead for the Lakers. Twos lobs one into Olsen. Olsen spinning, has it taken away by Humphrey, who was just kind of standing there. And Olsen put it right into her. And she was able to just wrestle it free. Under a minute now. All knocked free, but again, it goes right to a Laker. Humphrey, bounce pass out to Anderson. Anderson, now to Tarman, over to Humphrey. Are they going to play for the last shot? Not necessarily. That's out of bounds. And it'll be Grantsburg's ball, 43.7 left to go. And Megan will come back into the game. Chanel will be out. Here's twos. Megan. Witt. Back to Megan. Megan Schaefer scoreless here tonight. See if she can get something here before halftime. She is open at the top of the key. And she'll pass it off to Madison. So maybe Grantsburg's playing for the last shot here. 17 seconds left to go. They get into the Olsen. Olsen is blocked, but she is blocked. So she'll go to the line for 2 with 13.2 seconds remaining here in the first half. First free throw is no good for the young lady. And the second free throw, no good as well. And it's ripped down by Anderson. 10 seconds left to go. McKenzie with the ball across the timeline, 7 seconds. Here's Anderson. They swing it around to Courtney. They're looking for Anderson. Anderson for 3, no. Rebound Megan, and she doesn't get the shot off in time, gets it her best, but that is going to do it. A great start to the game for Mackenzie Tarman, and she leads all scores for Turtle Lake with 12. So she has 12 of the 27. On the other side, Madison has 12 of the 18. I think, unofficially. So quickly scoring, and then we'll say thanks to a couple sponsors, and then we'll play the game. MB. Mackenzie Tarman has 12. Taylor Anderson, I believe, has 8. 3 points for Courtney Tarman and Shayna Rainey. And then Olivia Hines with 1. Don't add it up. It's probably wrong. It's close, though, guys. Madison Schaefer has 12 for Grantsburg, 5 for Whit Myers, and 2 for Piper Olsen. That's 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I gave somebody an extra one here, so so be it. It's okay. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I gave Madison 1 too many. She has 11, not 12. So that is mystery solved. And let's take a quick thank you. Take a jeepers. Northwood Tech.
Your journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Frankovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, welcome back to Grantsburg. Thanks again to all of our awesome sponsors. Also want to make sure everybody is aware of the great, let's see, where is it? Here we go. The great fundraiser, the baseball bingo fundraiser coming up here in a couple of weeks, January 22nd. Get your tickets, they're going quick. $50 gets you lunch and what is it, 10, I think it's 10 bingo cards and lots of fun raising some dough for the baseball team. There are a ton of prizes available during that fundraiser. So be sure to check it out. You can Venmo your money to Pirate Baseball or go to Community Bank, Hummers. You can talk to Brian Vilstrup, talk to Pete Johnson, and they'll get you hooked up. If you want more information about that, I have a post on We Are Grantsburg's Facebook page, and you can look at it there. Okay, let's play the game. Everybody ready? Let me pull the chat stream up so we don't miss anything. Here we go. MB. Clue number 1, connected to a 2011 REM song title. Connected to a 2011 REM song title. Clue number 2 was referenced in a 1985 John Cougar Mellencamp song. Was referenced in a 1985 John Cougar Mellencamp song. Are they playing over there tonight? No, they're not in the mood. Clue number 3 was mentioned in Madonna's Vogue. Was mentioned in Madonna's Vogue. Clue number 4 has a connection to Superman. Has a connection to Superman. Clue number 5 played Colonel Walter E. Kurtz in 1979's Apocalypse Now. Played Colonel Walter E. Kurtz in 1979's Apocalypse Now. And clue number 6 of MB once said, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse." Just like that.
I know.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Tell me who it is, and then tell me the movie that's from. The movie might be easier than the guy's name. Oh, I see. There you go. Jay Gilhoy with Marlon Brando. That is correct, of course. That famous line from The Godfather, one of my top 5 movies of all time. He had another famous line. Here, this is my own trivia to you, and then we'll go on. So if somebody gets this, I'll give you some points too. You can cash me at the Dairy Queen. He had another famous line from the movie On the Waterfront. Can somebody tell me what that famous line from Marlon Brando was from On the Waterfront? No cheating. I don't believe you guys would cheat. This is a good crowd. All right, here we go. Second card of MB. Clue number 1. Princess Vespa had one in 1987's Spaceballs. Princess Vespa had one in 1987's Spaceballs. Clue number 2. Fletcher Reed's was scratched in 1997's Liar Liar. Fletcher Reed's was scratched in 1997's Liar Liar. Clue number 3 has a connection to NFL stadiums. Has a connection to NFL stadiums. Clue number 4, Phil, Stu, Alan, and Doug got to Las Vegas with this in 2009's The Hangover. Phil, Stu, Alan, and Doug got to Las Vegas with this in 2009's The Hangover. MB. There's Zach looking despondent. Oh, and Caitlin and Marcus. Hi, Marcus. All right. Clue number 5 for MB. Known for its three-pointed star. Known for its three-pointed star. I see Jen has come through. Mercedes-Benz is correct. And then clue number 6, legendary luxury German automaker. All right, good job. There's some kids having fun. Zach's still waving. All right, here we go. So good job, Jay. Good job, Jen. Nobody knows. There's Mark. Mark's not paying attention, is he? Oh, there's Renee. There they are. There's. All right, having fun with the crowd. 2.5 minutes left to go in the halftime period. Let's do another card. MB, clue number 1, was once accused of being a cinephile. Clue number 2, the Isley brothers once filed a lawsuit against him. Ooh. The Isley brothers once filed a lawsuit against him. There's Mom and Dad Myers. There's Paul, Rich. Let's see, clue number 3 has a connection to Captain Jack Sparrow. All right. Hey, Jay Gilhoy, Michael Bolton. What a guess. Yes, that is correct. Appeared in the cult classic Office Space. No. Known for time, love, and tenderness, and then sang When a Man Loves a Woman. Good job, Jay. I just saw Paul up there, Paul Bergman. He was one of the pallbearers, no pun intended, of course, at Russ Erickson's funeral. And if you watched the end of the first game, we gave out our first Russ Erickson memorial, not memorial, but Russ Erickson player of the game. There he is. Love that guy. Passed away last week. The funeral was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and you should, if you have some time, watch that on Grace Church's Facebook page. It was an amazing funeral, and really appreciated that. So I'm going to have the Russ Erickson player of the game at the end of this one. It'll be a Grantsburg player because Russ bled purple and white. In fact, he hated that sometimes Grantsburg would wear black and not purple. He spent so many years as a teacher here, something like 33 years in the Grantsburg School District as a teacher, 18 years on the school board, created girls softball here at Grant. Like, he did a ton of things, and he was always in the bleachers, in the stands, at any home Grantsburg event. He loved Pirates sports. So I thought it'd be a great tribute to him to give him the honor of announcing the player of the game. Right now, I'd have to say Madison Schaefer has it for the Pirates. 27-18. We'll see if somebody can overtake her here in the second half. Megan trying to score her first points of the night. Nope. Yeah, Renee Tews is there to clean up. Can't get it to go. Grantsburg misses 2 bunnies. Tracy Chanel feisty as always and as ever. And now Grantsburg will have possession here. But Grantsburg missing 2 layups there. And something is just amiss here with Megan. Just has had some opportunities. Just hasn't capitalized. See if she can get it together here in the second half. And that's intercepted by McKenzie. Will she go coast to coast, try to pick up a foul? She does. Fantastic player, and Rachel. It has been 2 years since I've done that and called Renee Rachel, but again, I did it. Renee picks up the foul. Who that? Is that Caitlin?
Rachel.
Was it?
That's Rachel.
Oh, Rachel's here? Where? Is that her? Oh, yeah. Rachel is here. Nice find, Nicholas.
Who else do you want to find?
Who else do I want to find? Where's Waldo? Rachel is here. That's funny. And Tarman is human. Missing a free throw, so score remains 27-18. I got to get that stuff done. Good job, Jay. You got 2 out of the 3. Jay Gilhoy killing it in the initials game. Chanel over 2-2s. Renee tries to go baseline. She's cut off. And here's Hicks. Hicks has to gather. Madison making her way up, now giving it to 2s. And Megan. Megan for 3. No. And Mackenzie comes away with it. Left-handed dribble, and I think that's a travel. Oh, an offensive. Interesting. I thought maybe they were going to get it for traveling, but instead an offensive foul on Tarman. She must have thrown her arm there. I couldn't see it from this angle, but the ref who caught it was at the perfect angle to catch it. 16-12. The score remains 28-18. And that's her second foul, Mackenzie's. Here's a 3 for Hicks. That misses everything. Rebound, 2s, comes away with it. Dribbles, has it taken away by Courtney, and now it's a jump ball. It'll be Grantsburg ball. Olsen and Rengo come in for Chanel and Hicks. Madison, who played very well, scored most of the points for Grantsburg, and still that's true. 2s into Olsen. Olsen, tough shot. Rebound, Rengo. Yes, she gets it to go. Rengo, her first points of the night. So Grantsburg's bench has 9 points. Grantsburg's starters have 12. No, check that, 11. And they're all Madison Schaefer. Here's Megan. Madison from deep 3. Got it to go! Madison Schaefer. Wow, take another look at that. Madison Schaefer for deep 3. And it's 28-23. Grantsburg down by 5. Timeout called by Turtle Lake. 15:21 left to go in regulation. So let's take a look at what's coming up next. Here's the schedule for both teams and the results so far. Grantsburg will be heading to Northwood and Unity yet this week. Both doubleheaders. And Luck will be traveling to Turtle Lake for a doubleheader there as well. Winner of this one moves atop the conference. Take another look at the conference standings. Both of these teams, the only undefeated teams in the league. Clear Lake right behind. But whoever wins this one is in control the rest of the way, potentially. Obviously, there's hiccups along the way sometimes, but I'd say these two are two of the top 3, maybe 4 teams in the conference. So it's a good one, and it's a 5-point lead for the Lakers as Grantsburg comes out and shows a little bit backcourt pressure. Nothing too intense, and the Lakers are able to break it easily. Till to Rainey to the right elbow. And now kicks it back. Tarman over to Anderson. Anderson's been hot. That time she misses. Rebound goes to Schaefer. And Schaefer just tosses it off the foot of Anderson and out of bounds. Not sure if she was trying to get it off the foot or if she was passing it to 2s, but either way, it's Grantsburg ball. Just under 15 minutes to go here. And the shot is good. Is that Rengo? Rudy Rengo. Shot up, Till, no good. Rebound, the twin towers of Rango and Olsen come away with it. Here's Schaefer. Megan driving, stopping, getting it back to Piper. Piper over to Renee. Rango has a nice post up, but they're going to bring it back out still. Piper through to defenders and in. Piper Olsen. Still no starters have scored for Grantsburg except Madison Schaefer. Tarman with a nice move and good. That's Mackenzie's first bucket of the second half. She has 14. It's 30-27. Grantsburg had it back within a point. Tracy Chanel getting set to check back into the game. Three-pointer for Megan. Got it to go. Megan Schaefer. Her first bucket of the night, and it's a big one, as it ties the game up at 30. We have a new game here, 13:23 left to go in regulation. Three-pointer by Courtney, no, and the rebound, everybody kind of just standing and waiting for it to come to them. Till is able to get it outside Anderson, no, rebound, and that's going to be off of Grantsburg. Rango off of her, but boy, that previous one, everybody just kind of got caught staring at the ball, both sides. Two's out, Rainey out, and so is Anderson. Let's see, 32 into the game. Haley Stranke, the sophomore, will inbound it. I haven't seen her in there yet, so her first time. Humphrey in as well. Here's Till trying to get it underneath Mackenzie. That one is blocked by Piper, or by Ruby Rango. So I was a tall person. Default is Piper. Sorry, Ruby. Ruby's been playing well here. That one's tipped, but Madison's able to pick it up. Piper wants to go to the rack. Nope, she'll kick it back out to Madison. Madison for three. Not just off that time, and played out of bounds by Trevor Thompson. Trevor, part of the, what was it, the 2005 boys team that went to state. Or was it the 2011 team? There's Piper, Ruby Rango, coast to coast. Yes! Ruby Rango with 6. And Grantsburg feeling the momentum. They've got the ball, they've got the lead, 32-30. And they've got all that momentum now. Coming back after halftime and into the game will be Olivia Hines for Turtle Lake, and out comes Mariah Till. Here's Megan. Schaefer over to her sister Madison. Junior to senior. Nice cut. Tracy Chanel finds Ruby. Ruby back out to Madison. Over to Megan. Back into Ruby. She's open, and she gets it to go. Rango with 8 points. Grantsburg leads by 4 now. Humphrey nearly taken away by Schaefer. Back to Humphrey. Grantsburg very active defensively here. Hines trying to slow things down, maybe calm things down as well. Tough pass, but Tarman drives. Shot is up and good. That is an amazing play there. Right when Turtle Lake needed it most. Quick drive, dribble and drive, 11 and a half. It's 34-32. Grantsburg still with the lead. Here's Megan to Tracy Chanel over to Schaefer. Underneath, looking for Rango. Back to Schaefer. Back to Rango, but it's off the mark. Bad pass that time. Everybody back for Grantsburg, and Turtle Lake will have a chance to tie or take the lead here on this possession. 11-11 left to go in the game, or in regulation. Courtney Tarman and Shayna Rainey getting set to check back in for the Lakers. They leave Tarman wide open for 3, and she makes them pay. So Turtle Lake back on top. Mackenzie Tarman now with 19 points. Schaefer Picks up her dribble and a travel at half court. Madison traveled. Kind of a bad sequence there for the Pirates, and Renee Tews will come back into the game. And she'll come in for Tracy Chanel. Anderson back in for the Lakers. Both Tarman girls out there. Rainey and Stranke out there for the Lakers. Getting a screen from Stranke, looking for a give and go, but Anderson will give it back up top and get it back. Taylor's hit a couple threes tonight. Courtney to Rainey. That's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, and it's tapped and out of bounds off of Grantsburg. And Whitney Myers is going to come back in. She comes in for Megan. Tough shot, but Tarman gets it to go. Tarman now with 21 points on the night. Lobbed in, great pass. Ruby, too hard. Rebound, and it'll be Turtle Lake ball. Piper Hicks will be coming in at the next buzzer. Ooh, Tarman maybe got the benefit of the doubt there on a carry in the backcourt. And kind of a no-look pass to Anderson, and goes out of bounds. Nick always has comments. Hicks. Now Schaefer. Tews looking for her first bucket. Drives, no good. Rebound, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Grantsburg. Olsen kind of got caught up in the wash there. Piper, she had good position, but then she got cut off from the rebound. It does go out of bounds, though, off of Turtle Lake. And here come the Pirates inbounding. And they lob it in. The shot is up and no good from Hicks. Piper Hicks is having a hard time as well. So right now it's just the Schaefer girls who have a combined 17 points, 14 of them Madison's. The only two starters to score here for Grantsburg. 3 seconds. 3-second call. And it'll be Grantsburg ball. And Piper Hicks, unfortunately, just took a spill, tripping on that double painted, so it's super high half-court line. Thankfully, our cameras didn't catch it, but she did it right in front of the entire boys' student section here. Olsen, tough shot. That was a good play by Courtney Tarman. Got her hands on it, really basically stripped the ball from Piper, so there was no chance that ball was going to go in. Jaylee Humphrey fires that to Coach Wagner there. And now Ruby will come back in. Grantsburg with the luxury, 3 6-footers the Pirates have, and they're kind of mixing them in somewhat evenly here tonight. Piper Olsen will come out as Ruby Ringo comes back in. Ruby's been playing lights out here. She has 8 points off the bench. Piper Hicks looking for her first points of the night, but she's a scorer. She's a pure scorer. She can get hot, so she might still end up with double digits. Madison Schaefer does have double digits, but that one was an air ball. 8:20 left to go. Still a 3-point lead as the scoring has absolutely come to a halt here in the last few minutes. Rainey has the ball taken away from her. Madison up ahead. Nice pass to Renee. Renee. And Grantsburg gets the bunny. And Renee Tews gets her first points of the night off of that nice lob pass up to her. And another steal. Renee Tews coming away with it. Shot up, and she is blocked, and they're not going to call the foul. Renee Tews can't believe it. She ends up prone, out of bounds. Grantsburg fans also. I could have swore I just heard Russ Erickson. Yeah. Russ Erickson screaming. But Myers is out, and back into the game, Piper Olson. He opened it up for Madison. Now back to Megan. Megan with 3 points. Her last shot was a three-pointer made, but this is Madison. 3, no. Rebound tapped free. Grantsburg looking at, Jaylee Humphrey with great hustle and gets to it on the sideline. Here's Jaylee again. She hasn't scored a lot, but she does a lot. Wow, that time she passed it. And Megan Schaefer, great play, and she finishes! Megan now with 5 and a big fast break point there, bucket there. 7:17 left to go. Grantsburg now leads by 1, 38-37. A couple turnovers in a row for the Lakers. Tarman to Rainey. Rainey puts it on the ground. Nice pass underneath. Shot is blocked by Piper Olson. That one goes out of bounds off of Turtle Lake, and it's Grantsburg's ball. Mackenzie Tarman back in, and so is Olivia Hines. Coming out of the game is Stranke and, who is that? Okay, Anderson. Taylor Anderson is out as well. 7:02 left to go. 38-37, and a barn burner here to see who is the queen of the North, at least about halfway through the season. Is it even halfway with all the cancellations? Nice entry into Ruby Rengo, and she gets it to go. There's Ruby Rengo. 10 points for Ruby off the bench. She's the second leading scorer for the Pirates. Rainey for 3. She hit one earlier, can't get that one to go, and it goes to Grantsburg on the rebound. Ruby will hand it up. Oh, and a whistle and a timeout. It happened right when she was kind of handing the ball off. I thought maybe Megan was out of bounds when she took the handoff, but no, it's a timeout called by Grantsburg, and that'll give us a chance to say thank you to another sponsor, Physical.
Ruby heard you talking about player of the game.
So thank you to all of our sponsors, including Physical, our most recent video ad. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. My wife, Renee, is now the owner of Physical here in Grantsburg. She's really, really enjoying it. It's fun for me to see her kind of living out, I would say, a dream that she didn't know she had, but now she is loving it. She's there all the time. She's excited to go in there. And she's excited for the patients she gets to see. She's excited about the treatments she's learning and her offering, including balance treatment. So if you know anybody who needs some work on their balance, give her a call. Give those therapists a call up there. Physical therapy, occupational therapy, Physical, up in the Gateway Plaza. Lobbed into Ruby. She mistimed her jump, though. That was a nice pass, but Ruby left her feet a little early that time. And with 6:06 left to go, Grantsburg with a 3-point lead. Whoopsies. There we go, 40-37. Mackenzie Tarman has the ball. Plenty of time left. Courtney over to Rainey. Moved over. That's Hines for 3, no good. Rebound. There's a strong rebound by the freshman Piper Olson. And Megan goes coast to coast. What a shot! Megan Schaefer. Megan now with 7. Just kidding, with 8. Just kidding, 7. Can't read my own writing. And a turnover on Turtle Lake. Boy, I thought Grantsburg might have touched it there at the end, but the referee right on top of it. 5:19 left to go. Grantsburg with a 5-point lead. I think that's their largest of the evening. Trying to avenge the boys' game where the Lakers get their first conference win, 52-47. that ball knocked free, but Grantsburg able to come away with it. Nick made a good point during the last commercial break. Might have spoken too soon on the Russ Erickson player of the night. Whew. Couple Grantsburg players stepping up. I had it for Madison, but Madison's kind of gone cold, including that one. Other players have stepped up. Ruby Rango is making a name for herself here tonight. Megan is also coming back strong here in the second half. Mackenzie Tarman. Now, if it was a Turtle Lake award, there'd be no question. Mackenzie now with a 23, kind of quiet here in the second half. She had 19 in the first. Now 23, only 4 points here with 4 minutes or so left to go in regulation. So Grantsburg doing a good job on her. And Megan taking a look around. 42-39, Grantsburg leads by 3. Too early to stall here for Grantsburg. Good battle underneath between Rainey and a travel on Renee. And costly turnover there, unforced, and it's a Turtle Lake ball with a chance to cut it to 1 or even tie here on this possession. Hines will drop it off to Rainey. Looking underneath, Mackenzie back out to Hines. Hines, tough shot. Mackenzie's there, put back, good! Mackenzie Tarman again. Right there, offensive rebound. Madison now up by 1, the Pirates are. Kicked out, 2s, back over to Schaefer. Megan skips over to Madison. Maddie moves towards the top, but she's caught. Here's Renee. She's got Ruby posting up, but they'll rotate it around. Schaefer back to Renee. Back up top. Megan thought about it, puts the ball on the ground. Nice, and she is fouled as she goes to the rack. She'll shoot 2 with 3:01 left to go. 42-41 here in Grantsburg. Pirates by a point. Couple big free throws here for Megan. That one is no good. Fun to see John and Leo Chanel here. I'm not sure if they're still here. They watched the boys' game in the first half, at least, of the girls' game. Leo, obviously, or maybe you don't know, plays for the Chiefs as Megan hits her second free throw. Chiefs get a first-round bye, so he gets to come home back to Grantsburg. Up here lifting with John and a bunch of guys. Three-point shot is good. Courtney Tarman. Her 6th point of the night, and Turtle Lake has retaken the lead, 44-43. 2s now, down by 1. Here is Megan. Schaefer moves to her left, uses a screen by Piper, a little pick and roll. Piper looking around, gets it to Megan. Megan, stop and pop, tough. But Piper's there on the rebound, and it's a wrestling match between Tarman and Olsen. And it's a jump ball. It's Turtle Lake ball, and Tracy Chanel and Whitney Myers will come in and checking out Piper Olsen and Ruby Rango. So Grantsburg losing some overall height, but the speed is out there as they want to press. And Tracy is a phenomenal defender. Rainey fires it up. Ooh, Tarman gets it, corrals it, shot up, good, and 1 as Renee 2s commits the foul. Mackenzie Tarman now with 27 points. She averages 18 and a half. This will help her out with her overall, and then the Olsen and Rango are going to come back in. 46-43 for Myers and Chanel. It's a offense for defense sub, or defense for offense. I almost said the offenders are back out there. Free throw is good by Tarman. I guess I did say 28 points for Tarman. Good pass, shot up, and no good. Another bunny miss by Grantsburg. Going to jump ball. Rango working hard on that rebound. Just missed the shot. Grantsburg has had trouble all night. Many girls just hitting those shots around the basket. But they get another crack at it here, down by 4. Olsen, the lefty, short. Rebound. Rainey gets it for Turtle Lake. And a timeout called by Wagner, Angela Wagner, the coach for Turtle Lake. 47-43, 2:01 left to go in the game. So, like I said, Russ Erickson, a mainstay here in Grantsburg Sports, and there he is, Russ Erickson, player of the game. Now, this is going to be a Grantsburg award. That's kind of how I figure, since Russ is such a Grantsburg fan, but I know he would tip his Yankees cap or his Vikings cap or his Grantsburg cap to Mackenzie Tarman, who's had a phenomenal night, 28 points for her. Not quite sure who it's going to be for Grantsburg yet. A lot of pressure to make that choice. But I'd say the candidates are probably Madison and Ruby. Madison with 14 points, Ruby with 10, and kind of the little things that they're doing. Renee Tews is great on defense. She just doesn't have the points tonight. Same with Tracy. And Tracy and Piper don't have any points, Piper Hicks. Here we go. Courtney Tarman, a minute 45 left to go. See if Grantsburg starts fouling here. Both teams just have 2, so there's a long way to go to get to the bonus. And there, Olsen was told to foul loudly, and she obeys. Minute 36. That's 3 fouls, and that's the second. No, that is the first on Olsen. Tews can't get the steal. Tarman, they don't really want to put her on the line, so they want to foul somebody. Well, that doesn't matter right now. There's still only 3 fouls. Tews going for the ball. Mackenzie keeping it away from her, and Tews finally gets into Mackenzie Tarman. But you can hear on the ambient mic Trevor saying, foul, foul. So Renee was trying to go for the steal there, trying to pick that ball off, but this one's into Rainey. That's the one. Well, that's going to be a foul on Ruby. I think Rainey has coughed the ball up a couple times tonight, so Grantsburg would like to feed it to her, get it fed to her, I guess. But she'll take it out of bounds. She's played well, good defender. She's hit a 3-pointer, Wagner has, or Rainey has. Long pass in, up for grabs, and it's taken by Anderson, and then corralled by Tarman. And a foul on Madison. That's the 6th foul, minute 12 left to go. So obviously Grantsburg trying to go for the steal, and then if they can't get it, a foul. Tracy Chanel will check in, trying to steal this ball. If they can get a steal and a score, it's back to a 1-possession game. Ruby Ringo will sit down. Really nice night for her. Lobbed in. Here's Tarman. And a foul on Tews. About 5 seconds off the clock on that one, and that is the 7th foul, and it's going to be Mackenzie Tarman going to the line for a 1-and-1. Free throw is good for Tarman. 29 points for Mackenzie Tarman. Minute 7 left to go. 48-43. And misses that one. So if there's any chink in her armor, it's free throws, where she's probably about 50% here tonight. Schaefer for 3. Big 3, no, and the rebound will go. And a foul will be called on Grantsburg. Megan just missing that 3-pointer would have been huge. But instead, Grantsburg will foul, and that's 8 fouls on the Pirates. 55.6 seconds left to go, and that's Megan's first. Courtney Tarman on the line. Courtney has 6 points. She has 2 3-pointers tonight. That one is no good. Grantsburg does get the rebound, and here's Tews off the Myers rebound. Careful. Here's Schaefer, Madison, Tews, Whitney. Megan, 42 seconds left. Grantsburg doesn't need to be in a huge hurry. There's a wild 3 and an easy pick up, a rebound by Till, and now a foul on Schaefer. 9 fouls on Grantsburg. So Grantsburg only down 2 possessions, sort of forced up a 3 that time. Could have slowed it down a little bit. There's, plenty of time in a 5-point game. They didn't even need a 3-pointer necessarily that time. Free throw is no good, and what do we have? A lane violation. Oh, Tracy's foot was on the low block, so a missed opportunity there for Grantsburg. Her foot was on the line. Oof, tough call here. So another crack at it for Mariah. That's going in. That was a 1-and-1. So they didn't even understand what was going on. So that's 1 point. Front end of the 1-and-1 is hit. 49-43. Big free throw coming up here to make it a 3-possession game. Officials have done a very nice job here tonight. Second free throw, she got it. It's a 3-possession game. Great job by Mariah Till. Her first 2 points of the night maybe sealed the deal for the Lakers. Madison, tough shot. Nope, rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Grantsburg ball. 25.7 seconds left to go. Grantsburg needs a quick score here, and then to foul. It's the double bonus for Turtle Lake from here on out. Here's Myers. Myers for 3. It's up in the air. No good. Rebound. Chanel, and she wanted to pass it, but it's going to go to Tarman. And Tarman was fouled. No call. Tarman still has the ball with 12 seconds left to go. And now Renee will pick up the foul. 10.2 seconds left to go. And the benches will empty here for Grantsburg. It's Kaylee Moore, Sayla Przinski, and Trista Gepfert coming in for the Pirates. I don't think Coach Wagner saw that Grantsburg subbed in there those players. So Megan Madison and Renee Tews come out. So Tarman trying to get to the 30. She has 2 free throws to do it. She'll need the second one. I'm actively rooting for her to get it. She does not. So she'll probably finish with 29. Here's Chanel, Tracy, 5 seconds left. Sayla underneath to Trista. Trista's shot is up, and it's good! Trista Gepfert with the bucket at the end. 50-45, the final score, Grantsburg and Turtle Lake. So Turtle Lake will move to the top by themselves. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. I want this one. They'll go to 6-0 and 7-3 overall. Grantsburg falls to 4-1 and 6-3 overall. Not sure how Clear Lake is doing tonight, but that is going to about wrap it up. Let me go over scoring. Mackenzie Tarman with 29 points, amazing. Taylor Anderson with 8. Courtney Tarman with 6. 3 points for Shayna Rainey, and Olivia Hines has 1 point. Madison Schaefer had 11 at the half, finishes with 14. Megan had none at the half, finishes with 9. Ruby Rangel, impressive off the bench. She had 10. 5 points for Whitney Myers, 4 for Piper Olson. Renee Tews had 2. Grantsburg's starters just had a hard time getting started. Outside of Madison Schaefer, just having a tough time. Megan does eventually get to 9 points. So for the player of the game, the Russ Erickson player of the game, Nick, who do you think it should be?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I wasn't paying attention.
Nick wasn't paying attention, he said. I think that it's between 2 players, Madison and Ruby. I think I'm going to give it to Ruby Rangel off the bench. 10 points, worked hard, got a lot of rebounds for the Pirates. That's not to take anything away from Madison, but we'll give it to Ruby Rangel, the first girls Russ Erickson player of the game, Ruby Rangel. And that is going to do it here for us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying or like that we started the Russ Erickson player of the game. Love that guy. Meant so much to Grantsburg. In fact, the paper called him Mr. Grantsburg appropriately. So that is going to wrap things up here from Grantsburg. So for Nick Rombach, on video. Thanks again, Nick. My name is Bob Rombach, saying thank you for watching high school basketball here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.